Hello crafters, welcome to Jacob and Rags. Today we're going to learn how to make a knotted rag using the tools on the screen. That is the tapestry, darning needle, crochet, yarn and a pair of scissors. So without further ado, why don't we just get into it, right? So as you can see, you need a tapestry. That is one. Now, with the tapestry, there's a rough part, which is the top part, and then there's a smooth part, which we call the base. It is going to be the one that is underneath and the one that touches the floor. Alright? Now, onto that, we do have two needles we are going to use here. One is a crochet, the one for knitting, and then another one is called the darning needle. Darning needle is what you're going to use for weaving, as you can see on the video. I'm showing that. Alright, and then of course we're going to have yarn. This time I'm going to work with a small yarn, which is a 3-ply or 4-ply, and also the chunky yarn, in this case the one that most people are used to doing it. So let's get started. Here I have my tapestry and my crochet, and we are going to start with this binding of our tapestry. It's always a good culture to start with binding. Then now you can do the weaving of your rag. Okay, just follow through. I am going to use the normal crocheting style for binding, and then just note that I am going to do it on the second row of each side of the carpet, each side of the tapestry. And then also I'm going to do it off the edge, about five holes off the edge. Reason being, later in this video I am going to show you how to join two tapestries in case you feel like you want to achieve a certain size and you have maybe not enough size of tapestry. For example, here we have a maximum width of 1.5 meters, and maybe you want your maximum width to be 2 meters by 2 meters or 2 meters by 3 meters. Joining is what we are going to learn later, so that we be able to achieve the desired result. Okay, so watch me do the crocheting, and then we will be back shortly. You can see now where we are at. Now this is a critical point. It is a corner. When navigating a corner, ensure that you don't do the last part or the last stitch. What you do is that you maintain the second last stitch and then do 3 more stitches in the same hole of the second last part. Okay, as you can see from the video, I have maintained some 3 stitches there. Then I will continue now navigating the corner, so that I get to the other side of the tapestry. In this case, to me it's the vertical side. I am just done with the horizontal side, so it's coming out very beautifully, and I'm using the 3-ply yarn. Okay, alright, great. We are done with the 3 sides of this tapestry. I have not done the side that I'm going to join because I need it to be not bound, and then I'll be able to join. So shall we get to the joining of the tapestries? Great, here we go. So on the side, the one that you're seeing is where I'm going to put the extra, the other piece of the tapestry on top, and make sure that the holes match each other for me to be able to do what to be able to weave through the hole and hold the two pieces as if it was one. It's magic. You will not even see it looking like it was joined. Great. Now here is when we pick our darning needle, put through our yarn, the one that you're using. In this case, I'm going to put through the chunky yarn. You can do two loops, you can do one loop, whichever you like, and we start. So work with me in this video. Look at what I'm doing. It is quite hard to explain this process, but just be visual enough. Know that you have to put the darning yarn through the hole, pull the yarn through, then separate the yarn that you're going to leave as the pile side with the yarn that you're going to work with, and then go to the next hole. Then take the darning needle over the yarn that you just, or rather over the hole that you have just gone through previously. With that, you're tying a knot. And with this kind of weaving, all we're concerned about is tying a knot. Tying a knot, it means now we are locking the yarn and it will not come out at all. Actually, it will never come out unless you decide to cut it off with your scissor. Now, this process presents us with two ways. You can do loop, you can do cut. Now, it's definite that you will do loop. As you can see what I'm doing here, like I'm not cutting the yarn. Then when you want to cut pile, you will come later with your scissor and do the cutting to make it look like a cut pile. Now for me, I always maintain a high loop or a high cut pile because I love my rags shaggy, and there's just some beautiful feeling about the rags being shaggy. So just walk with me. Here I am trying to knit, or rather to weave where the two pieces are, because I have to lock the two pieces before I continue with the rest of the rag in weaving. So walk with me. Great, so we will repeat the process. Just tying that knot is what is most important, so be keen, follow through the steps so that you can master this tying of the knot. Once mastered, you will forever be a professional. You will not need any refresher because it is just a repetitive way of weaving all through the mat. Okay. I think I will encourage that you start weaving from the horizontal side of the mat, because the vertical side have the whole pieces huge and you might not feel like you're tying the knot nicely because of the big spaces. Alright, so just maintain the shorter intervals on the horizontal side. Okay, now we're going to the next side, or the opposite side. As you can see, I have skipped 2 rows. Why? Because these 2 rows need to be bound, or I need to do binding at the end of joining the 2 pieces. So I start on the 3rd row for me to continue weaving. Same process. We have not changed using the darning needle. Remember, it looks as if I am really tightening the knot. Please note, it is done gently, because when you tighten when you make it so tight, you are risking the tapestry breaking, and you might find yourself complaining that you bought a tapestry that is not of good quality. Really, that's not the case. It is how we handle it that our rugs come out quality. I'm thankful because I have rugs that I have stayed with them using this process, using the same tapestry in the market, and I have many sold. It's really amazing. It's a very, very nice style, or rather way of weaving the tapestry mat, and long lasting, presentable, neat. You can use any, and you don't have to struggle with cutting the yarns into small pieces, then hook one by one. You get me? It's simple. Okay, here we are, and when you're done with the loop, if you're into cut file like me, please do use your scissor and cut those loops and make them shaggy. They look so beautiful. You see that? Very neat. Great, so we have the two sides. There's the blue side and the white side, and now I have locked the two pieces. So at this point, you're free to continue weaving because the two pieces will not come off, and you will continue joining them as you do the weaving. Pay close attention. The weaving is just the same. We are not done with our darning needle. It is what we will continue to use on the rest of the mat, whether you have a different design or what. This is exactly the style that you're going to use to do the weaving. And remember, it takes care of 2 holes with 1 knot. 2 holes, 1 knot. That already tells you that you can minimize the usage of your yarn, right? You can use anything to measure your height of the yarn. I've seen people use pencil, a stick, their own fingers, like I am using my thumb here. So feel free to use any item that you feel will give you the pile that you want. Okay, you can use a ruler, any item you feel like can give you the height you want. Okay. Isn't it coming out neatly? Yeah, neatness is really something that Jacob values so much, and I am glad that this way of weaving brings out a very neat textured rug and very long lasting. Okay, once you're done with the one part, you go back and start over again, just like that, and you will be filling up the yarn on your tapestry or mat niche. So brilliant ideas. Great, so we are here, and I'm trying to cut those files because I'm a lover of cut files. I have done about 3 rows. This is just an illustration to show you how this way can make your rug look so neat, look so presentable. Don't eat. It will also help even deal with the trimming, because most of them will be of the same size. Okay, look at that. Looks so clean. It's awesome. I mean, Every crafter should see. Look at this. Can you see it? It doesn't look like it was joined actually. Look at this point here. This point is actually joined, but the whole style just makes it look like it is one tapestry. Okay, now I also added the chunky yarn in loops. If you love loops, there you go. If you don't love loops, then look at these. We also have the cut part where I've just cut the yarn, and it looks like it's already leveled, you know. Here and there we go. Still on the joint side, and this is brilliantly beautiful. So crafters, thank you so much for your time. I have taken 15 minutes of your time in showing you this, and I hope I have covered each and every need or each and every area that every crafter has always wanted to know about tapestries, mat mesh, and how to weave them. I wish you a happy time when you're weaving your mats. Make them neat, design them well, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos to come, depending on the need of the crafters out there. We really appreciate your time. Please subscribe, please like our channel, like our pages on Instagram, on Facebook, Jacob Alexandras. Reach out for materials. We have these materials that you have just listed to you: the mat mesh, the tapestry, the darning needles, everything that you feel like can work with tapestry. Please feel free to reach out. Feel free to reach out for questions. We love questions. We love to make your weaving very easy, and you're welcome anytime. Happy weaving, crafters. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate your time. We really appreciate that you see this video as a very important video on your crafting journey or on your weaving journey. All the best. Happy weaving.